The union representing workers at the Elk Falls mill near Campbell River is angry after Catalyst Paper announced that the facility is now permanently closed. Despite the fact machinery at the mill has been idle for more than a year, many were hopeful the operation could somehow be revived. Catalyst says tough economic conditions have forced it to lock the door for good. Now, what's next? Here's A News reporter Gord Kurbis.
It's been a roller coaster ride for thousands of workers over the years, but now the ups and downs associated with the Elk Falls mill in Campbell River appear to be over forever.
Immediate reaction is very disappointed. It's the absolute worst outturn that we could have had.
The mill first opened in 1952 and quickly became the place to go to for employees looking for steady work and good wages. The union says that situation ended long ago. The mill has been under a temporary closure for more than a year. The union says Catalyst could have reopened it had they chose to.
All sorts of things could have been done at that site. The No. 2 paper machine was making a specialty grade when we went down. That market is still relatively strong. They could have developed something else at one of their other sites and continued to make other grades here. It's unfortunate.
In February, the company's president at the time paid a visit to Campbell River to meet with employees. Many of them frustrated the company appeared to have no clear plan to reopen the mill. Many wanted their severances so they could move on, but more than 100 decided to stick it out.
There was still quite a core group of people that believe in the mill, that believe that it could be a viable operation, and didn't want to go anywhere else. We're quite willing to wait until the market's turned around and we could once again open this site up.
But now Catalyst says it won't be economically viable to reopen the operation, and it's best for the employees and the company to move on.
We've looked at different possibilities, different options for getting the place restarted, and really at the end of the day, we couldn't really see any compelling offsets to those costs.
Catalyst Vice President of Operations says it's too early to talk about any plans for what might happen to the property. They're now focused on a meeting tomorrow with the union to systematically close the doors for good.
My next step is really making sure that the mill is secure, that our environmental obligations are well looked after, and start to talk about the mechanics of the severances and the termination of the people from the mill. Any decision about what we might do with the facility, that really is my first focus right now.
Despite that, the union is still hopeful someone out there will come forward wanting to start up again.
Looking around the province, there's several mills that have been down, given up for dead, that are running it today. So I'm still hopeful that there's a possibility that somebody else may come along.
Until then, these machines will remain idle. In Campbell River, Gord Kurbis, A News.